Come here. Luke. Luke! Come here.
That's a girl. Let's go. Steady on. Walk on, girl.
Street's closed, state your business.
I hope everything was to your satisfaction. There must be something of interest here.
I don't want to keep saying that these are new capes. They're not new capes. Not new capes. These are not new outfits. There we go.
Little Polly Perkins of Paddington Green, beautiful as a butterfly and as proud as a queen, was pretty little Polly Perkins of
on Paddington Green.
There's been a spate of rather intriguing thefts about town recently.
Robberies? In London? I never thought I'd see the day.
They look like common robberies at first, but these perpetrators have all claimed to have been under the influence of some supernatural power. I'm not so foolish as to forget that criminals will spin any yarn to avoid the law. However, these thieves all proffer the same defense. They say they were being controlled by a demon. Will you make some inquiries? One of our demon-possessed mobsmen is being held behind bars at this very moment. You may want to begin your search there.
Oh, I like this one. Actually, I forgot. I like this one. Oh, there it is.
What's this one in for?
Rob the pawnbrokers down the road.
A demon made me do it. I can't remember much. That's what's so queer. I've never stolen anything in my life before.
Who do you think made you do this?
All I can recall is a silver watch, swinging in mid-air. It was held by someone or something. A dark presence whispering. I could only see its eyes. A demon.
Maybe the shopkeeper will make more sense.
Maybe someone hypnotized that guy.
When there's no bloody justice anymore, eh?
Very important police business. Out of the way.
That's the way.
Whoa now!
May I ask you about the robbery?
There's not much to say. Most of the items did come from the same seller. Enzio Capelli, Sorcerer Supreme, a famous showman from Italy. Several weeks ago, he was forced to pawn his family heirlooms, debts. I have the address of the last person who redeemed something of his. A lovely pearl necklace. That helpful? Not again! Stop her! Stop! Somebody stop that thief!
The game is controlling how fast you can go because you're not supposed to catch up to her right away. And it fucking sucks.
You were just indulging in a little light theft.
It's all very hazy, but
What's happening
I
there?
remember something silver flashing in front of my eyes. Then I heard a sort of bell. Next thing I know, I'm here with you.
Huh?
Back on track. Now to find this buyer.
Official police business, pardon me.
Easy does it.
Let's not be so hasty this time.
The edge is nigh.
Oh man, I forgot. I didn't read the frickin' thing. I messed it up. Tail the thief without getting spotted. Climb on the same cart as the thief. Let's just restart the checkpoint so we can accomplish this. Pretty Polly Perkins of Paddington Green. Ah, fuck! I like this outfit, but it's gaudy. But it's appropriate for the time. Jesus. How did I get spotted? Damn it. Damn it! Trying to climb up, not frickin'. I'm hitting the wrong button. Fifth time's the charm.
Not a time.
Fuck. I'm in the bushes. How is he seeing me? That's bullshit. Okay. Fifth time's a charm. Because this is the fifth time.
life if I can choose it. That's it. Come on. Come on. That's a good girl. Come on. That's a good girl.
Not a ghost, not a demon, but the great Enzio Capelli.
You are very much mistaken, aren't you, my child?
Yes, I am very much mistaken. Oh, wait. No, I'm not.
You are very much mistaken. And now you are so very, very tired, aren't you?
Yes, I'm very, very tired.
Now, you're going to do a little job of work for me, aren't you?
My goodness, what foul behavior.
What's going on? Where the devil am I?
You've been arrested for theft. How very intriguing.
I don't remember a damn thing.
Let's get you out of here. I've pulled a few strings, and they won't prosecute on account of your losing your mind. Be free, little chicken.
Recollection. Track down a hypnotic criminal. So this is like the next part to that. The finish of that. So now we gotta look for a recollection on the map. Which one is it? This one, here it is.
Why don't we pick off a few blighters?
It's the dungeon.
Who's a good horse? You are. Slow down now. That's a girl.
Recollection. The Ghost Club investigates the circumstances that led to the arrest of the confused assassin, who was clucking like a chicken.
Have you truly no recollection of the events that landed you in a cell?
I remember what the other victims remember. A silver watch, the sound of a bell, and a sort of shadow.
A glint of silver and a tolling bell. I must say, you look very tired.
Yes. I am so very, very tired.
Tired.
Now you're going to do a little job of work for me, aren't you?
Now I'm going to do a little job of work for you.
You've cost me a bit of money, mate. So I think it's only fair that you replenish my coffers with donations from the good people of London. You will steal money for me, won't you?
I got a lot of money on me. Why don't I just give you some?
Money for you.
Steal from the rich citizens. Evidently, not only did I rob people, but I also murdered several people along the way.
bleeding toss.
Oi! Get away from me, you dodger!
Good. Very good. Now, we can't have criminals like you roaming the streets. You will surrender to the police, won't you?
Yes.
I'll surrender to the police.
Oh, and when you do, you're going to do a silly little dance for them.
And forget all about this.
I say, you gave me a terrible fright. Muttering about a man named Ezio.
Enzio Capelli. Not a demon, but a hypnotist. And he's not even Italian.
I suspected hypnotism from the very start. You must find the villain.
You are very much mistaken, aren't you, my child?
Yes, I am very much mistaken. Oh, wait. No, I'm not.
Ah. Well, we tried.
valuables.
I shall look over here. Take anything made of silver.
We mustn't allow anyone to get near Mr. Capelli.
Take anything made of silver.
We are looking for money.
I can't believe this is actually working.
Take anything made of silver.
What was that noise? You want to let me go, don't you? I admit it. I'm not Italian. It was just for my act. Nobody wanted to see a British hypnotist.
Oh, shut up.
I'll give you anything you want.
I want you to shut your mouth. Do you know a Dr. John Elliotson?
Never heard of the man.
Did you really think mesmerism would work?
How dare you? I'm a hypnotist.
quite painful.
You think the smart move would have been to also take away his watch? And also to keep his hands, you know, tied. That's all I'm saying.
Not again!
Time to confess and free the people under your silly spell.
Alright, what's the next one? $50 Berkeley Square. Is the most haunted house haunted house of London. Mr. Dickens wants to see it right away. Yay. What is it called? $50 Berkeley Square. Now, I know of a nightingale that sang on Berkeley Square, but that's far away.
Well, Charlie, I suppose the Ghost Club holds some new horror for me today?
As a matter of fact, yes. Follow me. Number 50, Berkeley Square. 4 stories high and branded, "Beware all those who enter." There have been many strange tales of this dreadful domicile. The earliest report of a haunting was said to be the spectre of a small girl who was murdered by a servant. She could be seen at the attic windows, weeping and wringing her little hands in an agony of despair. You're not afraid, are you? Another legend claims the attic is haunted by the spirit of a young woman who purportedly threw herself from the top floor windows to escape her abusive uncle. Her screaming ghost has reportedly been sighted hanging from the window ledge. This residence was briefly owned by a Mr. James Jasper, a choir master and an opium addict. His nephew Edward was betrothed to one of Mr. Jasper's pupils, the fair and delicate Rose. However, Edward disappeared under mysterious circumstances, followed by Jasper himself. Perhaps grief sent him back to the soothing arms of his narcotic mistress.
I was hoping for more of a story. I mean, it's a long drive if you go like normal speed. So it'd be nice if it was a longer story. Or, you know, backstory. This is a great time to do all the exposition, that's all I'm saying.
Shall we? Though this house is vacant, some say it comes alive at night with screams of terror, ringing bells, and slamming shutters. Although eerie, this phenomenon is easily produced by pneumatic tubes and valves. There are claims that a young man was caged in the attic, his only connection to the rest of the world a tiny hole in the door. A young man who was reduced to madness by this extreme isolation. The legends all seem to focus on one room in particular. A sudden draft. Nothing more. My word. Perhaps I shall wait here while you investigate the source of that laughter, which is not at all unsettling.
You mean the child that just ran from the house? How come I couldn't jump over the frickin' railing? That's so stupid.
Let me go, you moke!
Why were you hanging around that house?
What's it to you?
Tell me or I'll drag it out of you.
All right. We were there for the treasure. We found a key to the secret passage.
Secret passage?
Yeah, number 50's got a secret passage. Here, take it. Just leave me be.
I found a lock.
Lucky for you, I've got it.
Yeah, that's not the way secret panels work.
Ha! So this is how it works.
How disappointingly dull.
Get out of my house!
Get clear, Charlie!
Good Lord.
I did it in my mind, and I did it over and over again in this room, but it was all for nothing. There was no one whose love for Rosa came near to equaling mine. It should have been enough to keep my beloved nephew away. My poor Ned. Forgive.
How did he get downstairs so fast? Scaredy cat.
Alas, the myth has been discredited. There was no ghost in Berkeley Square, just a wretched soul, driven to murder and madness by guilt and intoxication. I think this is the makings of a rather fine novel. I wonder if I've got one left in me.
Dead letters. Mystery waits in the graveyard of carriages. And we just got a new weapon, which was the Charles Dickens cane sword, which is a crappy weapon compared to the level that I'm at. A letter?
A letter?
For me?
For me?
Pardon me. Official Ghost Club work to be done. Dead letters. While investigating a haunted carriage, a weary assassin receives a personal letter from a complete stranger.
You seem tired, friend. Everything all right?
No rest for the wicked, Charlie.
Today's Ghost Club investigation involves a carriage. It's said to be covered with gold leaf, dazzling passers-by when the sun shines. Naturally, it's rumored to be haunted. Now let's see if we can find it.
I presume this was once used to carry the mail. Oh, that actually looks remarkably comfortable. What the devil?
My darling Fry, how I long to be in your arms again. Ever since our last meeting, I have been racked with loneliness. Your absence drives me to despair. I implore you, return to me at once. I long to see you and hear your voice. Do not delay. I await your arrival and offer myself to you completely. Your very own Elizabeth. I'll restart.
Yes, madam. Don't worry. You're safe.
Oh, you've saved me. That wretch would have forced me to marry him within the hour. I must return home.
Did I accomplish that? Yeah, I did. In less than 2 minutes. Good. Where's home? Don't know. Just know that I need to go to towards the bridge. Jesus.
Oh, his accomplices will surely murder you. Quickly, we have not a moment to lose.
Right you are, miss.
Seriously, where is the lady's home now? I'm pretty sure we defended the carriage, so now where are we going?
We've lost them. Thank you. You have been a great help. Will you please take me home? I owe you my thanks. You have gone to a great deal of trouble for someone you don't even know. What is your name?
Jacob Fry, miss.
You have preserved my honor and saved my life. I am Elizabeth. Won't you climb down and sit beside me so that I might see your face?
Miss? Where are you?
My dearest Mama and Papa, by the time you read this, I shall likely be dead. I cannot marry the Marquis, for I love another. I must escape this brutal tyrant, but I know that if I do so, he will hunt me down. I'm so afraid. I love you. Goodbye, your daughter, Elizabeth. I'm pretty sure we saw a lady in the carriage.
You look as though you're just about to collapse. What on earth has happened?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
All right. Next Dickens memory. Terror of London. Oh, God. Spring-heeled Jack again. The Terror of London. Last of the Spring Hill Jack, I think. Terror of London. Suggested level 5. Current level 10. Spring Hill Jack returns to bedevil the good people of London. Stop him.
Thank goodness you're here. Impossible as it may sound, Spring Hill Jack has returned. We need to do something before the unthinkable happens.
I thought we'd already dealt with this nonsense.
There may be more to this than we originally thought.
There is no button for fast walk.
You there! Stop what you're doing!
You'll have to do better than that. I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night. I am the terror of London. I am a ghost, performing the feats of a devil upon the earth. Long have I stalked the streets of London.
Yeah, I don't see a time counter on this, so I'm gonna...
No one is safe from my beastly claws. I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night. I am the terror of London. I am a ghost, performing pouring the fist of a devil upon the air. Long have I stalked the streets of London.
So this is a train platform. Is this necessarily the ground?
I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night.
See, this is one of these annoying missions where they control when you can get to him, and
I am a ghost, a fiend, a terror in the night. I am the terror of London. Weapon forged by man can harm me. No one is safe from my beastly claws.
What? How? Where?
Spring-heeled Jack will never die.
but your body was right here a second ago. And it's still there. See? Horrible. But still a neat story.
Well, thanks to you, the Ghost Club's reputation has grown tremendously. We are a beacon of reason in a world beguiled by superstition.
But I believe we have encountered one genuine spirit.
Can you be certain? That's the question. One might surmise that the spirits that haunt us are simply our deepest fears, manifested as apparitions.
Shame. I've always wanted to see a ghost. Or a goblin.
I propose a toast to the Ghost Club and the virtuous twins that have aided it, Miss Evie and Mr. Jacob. Cheers.
Cheers.
If you want to see a goblin, go to Essex. So I'm told. Still not one of the best belts, but oh well. Alright, so now it says it's done, but there are these extra missions that came as part of a separate DLC. There was one for Darwin as well. So this one is our mutual friend. Mr. Dickens and Mr. Darwin would like an assassin to chaperone their mutual friend who has arrived in London to settle some affairs. And that one is located all the way over here. I'm slightly annoyed that when you're looking at the belts and options to wear as outfits that you can't really get a good, decent look at what you're wearing. You can't spin the character around or nothing. He's currently wearing something called the Belt of Good and Evil. And that's that brown belt.
My dear Darwin, do you think our young friend here, equipped with a multiplicity of talents, might be enough to ensure Mr. Hammond safe passage?
Who's Hammond when he's at home, then?
A mutual friend of ours. He arrives in London today.
from South Africa, no less.
Mr. Hammond is possessed of both tremendous wealth and charming innocence.
Which makes him rather attractive prey for some of our great city's less savory inhabitants. We fear he'll need a more robust escort than two old men might provide.
I'm not a coachman, you know.
We have already told him to expect you.
His train should have arrived 10 minutes ago.
Well, then I suppose a friend of yours is a friend of mine.
Splendid.
Off you go.
John Hammond. We spared no expense. Go figure, he's still upstairs.
Mr. John Hammond?
That is correct.
Jacob Fry. Mr. Dickens sent me to meet you.
Now, good old Dickens. How very kind of him. Lead on, then. London. Can't say I've missed the weather. My father passed away recently, and I have come home to settle his affairs. Also, I am to be married.
You don't sound too keen on the idea.
I have never even met my future bride, Bella Wilton. It was all arranged for me. She may be a good woman, or she may not. I stand to inherit a vast sum. Can I be certain that the lady is not simply in it for the money?
Nope.
I like your togs. Care to trade them for mine?
Shows you're handy to have around. Here, my wealth attracts too much attention.
Damn it. All right, plan B.
London. Can't say I've missed the weather. My father passed away recently, and I have come home to settle his affairs. Also, I am to be married.
You don't sound too keen on the idea.
I have never even met my future bride, Bella Wilton. It was all arranged for me. She may be a good woman, or she may not. I stand to inherit a vast sum. Can I be certain that the lady is not simply in it for the money?
No, 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 god damn it!
By Jove, you're handy to have around. I fear my wealth attracts too much attention.
Ah, yes!
That did give me an idea. Perhaps I can test my bride's sincerity.
I think this one took a serves you once. Let us adorn their eyes. Good riddance. Won't bite back now, will you?
I am now officially dead and have thus shed my fortune. I shall meet Bella Wilton as a nobody. We shall see if she'll have me now. Come, we must dispose of my body. Find us a carriage to take us to the river. Good work. How exciting. This is like something out of a novel.
Yep. There's a whole set of things to do with the Queen of England too, which is kind of fun. But that doesn't unlock until you do something else.
Excellent. Now let us go and meet my fiancée. I can't wait to see her response.
All right, cuckoo birds.
I feel quite liberated, as if a great weight has been lifted from my shoulders. After this, just to be sure, would you take me to my fiancée's house? I shall deliver the sad news myself.
Seems a bit risky to me.
She has never set eyes on me. Besides, I need to ascertain whether I like her as well. And I want to see how she reacts to the news of my death. Come on, hurry up! This is taking far too long. You're going the wrong way, I'm sure of it. Please hurry, I'm very anxious to meet Miss Wilson. Miss Wilton?
Yes?
My name is John Rokesmith. I'm afraid I have some terrible news for you.
Oh?
Your fiancé, John Hammond, was found dead in the River Thames this morning.
Oh, how awful. Poor Mr. Hammond. I am at a loss at what to say to you, sir. You must forgive me.
She is delightful. Why, I do believe I love her.
You're talking right in front of her, you know.
Certainly an unusual first meeting to talk about in your wedding speech.
Now there's a part 2 to this. An artful plan. John Hammond has a cunning plan to win the heart of his intended bride, fake his own death, and kidnap her. Because that works. Happened all the time on Cheers. How do you think Joni loves Chachi? Come on, fellers.
Cupid and I require your services.
He's got one more thing to say. He's got 2 things he said.
There is work to be done in the name of true romance. I say, I have need of your help again.
Okay, now we're back to the beginning. And he goes back and says the second one again.
Cupid and I require your services. You remember that young lady I was engaged to marry before I feigned my death so that I could see what sort of woman she was? Well,
yep.
I have good news. I'm now in love with her and I want to marry her after all. And I need you to help. I have a rather artful plan. You, playing the part of a ruffian, will kidnap her. Then you must bring her to where I am waiting. I shall leap from a shadowy corner and beat you to a pulp, thereby saving her life and winning her heart.
That is far and away, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the worst plan I have ever heard.
Now, put me down somewhere insalubrious, and I shall ready an ambush for you. Somewhere in Lambeth should suffice.
course, everything goes all pear-shaped.
This'll do. Looks rough enough. Off you go and nab her. She's at Waterloo Station, I believe. Oh, and make sure you play your part well.
That's annoying. The driving directions, it's like driving, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna rewind, reverse. She's over there. Ish.
You're coming with me, little bird.
No! Stop! Help!
Please don't make this more difficult.
You're coming with me, little bird.
No! Stop! Help! Oh my goodness! Unhand me this instant!
This is why I brought the boys along. So I don't have to walk too slow with her.
We make for a peculiar pair. You'll be found out in no time.
Probably.
Say to make you release me?
He's in my sight!
One more for the pauper's pit.
What's all that argy-bargy about then?
Or the steps down. Jesus Christ.
Take you home and feed you to me dogs.
All right.
I have no money, you know. You shall be sorely disappointed if you think you shall profit from this. Why are you doing this? Can you not say anything? I demand you explain yourself at once.
What, is he not there? Ah, fucking... Oh, I know my boys are gonna kill him.
Unhand her, ruffian! I shall save you, madam, for I am John Hammond, your fiancé.
What?
Olga!
I should have disbanded them after I got in the carriage, or got to the carriage. But hilarious. I was trying to disband them, but I held the R1 button down and it was doing nothing. Oh well.
And ruffian, I shall save you, madam, for I am John Hammond, your fiancé.
What?
En garde! Take this, you rogue! I said... Take your punishment! Ha! Clearly, I am your better! Take this, you rogue!
This is all rather suspicious.
Take your punishment! Ha! Clearly, I am your better! Take this, you rogue! You're not actually trying to kill me, are you? Take your punishment! Ha! Clearly, I am your better! Take this, you rogue!
What a happy coincidence that you were here to save me.
Wasn't it? And if you will allow me, my dearest Bella, I shall forever be by your side to protect you from this day forth. Come, my dear, let us be gone from this terrible place, and I shall explain all.
I should return to Charlie and Charlie to tell them the happy news.
Or as we like to call them, the Double D Bros. Meow. Oh, Jesus, come on. There you go. Move out of the way.
And so all's well that ends well. Our young lovers are united at last and will soon marry.
No accounting for taste, I suppose.
And by the looks of you, they really hit it off.
I must say, it's all rather exciting. I do love these sorts of tales.
It all feels strangely familiar. I wonder why. We should drink to John Hammond and his unconventional idea of courtship.
Indeed. To John Hammond, our mutual friend.
200 years later, he builds a theme park based on this experience. To dinosaurs. We'll count the train stories as done, because I'm annoyed with those. Everything else is done, besides the real story, which is only 50% done, so yay! Alright, so I will just start a whole new stream. Call it sequence 6 and just do all the memories from sequence 6.